welcome to BoomCast. I'm Sam. We've got Peter Rogoz on virtually as well. Hey, Peter.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. It's been a hot minute, huh? It's been some months since we've done any kind of update.
It has. It's been too long.
76 has been quite busy, so we just wanted to come in and kind of give everyone an update on how our company's been doing and what we've been up to and what we're looking forward to. We had a really successful demo season, so that was great. That was in April here at our facilities, Columbia, Missouri, followed by our annual showdown where KCAP won once again. Yeah, MOPYRO is coming back to me like, man, we're going to come back and we're going to really hit it out of the park next year.
Both shows were phenomenal. They both do incredible work, but I'd hate to be a judge for that competition. It's crazy.
Same. I was a secret judge one year. It came down to like a quarter of a point. And then we had our second ever 76 Pro Line virtual demo.
Yeah, we had a lot of 1,000-gram cakes that came in this year that are new for 2024. A lot of other single shots and stuff that came in. We did demo some eye shots, which I know everyone's anxiously awaiting eye shots en masse. We ran into a snag on the igniters, but igniter, we fixed it, and it's coming here very soon. But we do have a few customers using iShot in the field, so that's fun. Yeah, it was a really cool demo. It was awesome. It was really cool putting out that new product. We work really hard to develop new items, so it's cool to finally put them in front of people and then see their reactions.
We're still getting new items in. I saw that we got a lot of slices and sweeps back in, and a few new ones, a new ghost sweep came in as well, and then hammer items. And then the show series, 76 show series debuted.
Yeah, our stock is really good right now. Yeah, 76 show series came out this spring. So that was our transition of a lot of our consumer 76 Pro Line items over to the 76 show series. We're going to continue expanding that 76 show series. It's not just going to stay where it is now. There's going to be more of your favorites added. Plus, we're going to add some new items. We're going to develop those over time as well. But it was great. The packaging looks phenomenal. A lot of people bought them really, really quickly. The performance was great. Highly recommend you check it out if you haven't yet. It's a quality product. We're going to continue putting a lot of resources into developing that. I
saw them for the very first time when they reached our tent. I thought those all looked really awesome. The same great effects that we've been used to with, the consumer Pro Line, now transitioning to that new label. And I think it was a really good move for us to do that. I think it helps the retailers. It also it helps individuals get their hands on it as well, just because there's not that issue of it having the Pro label on it, but still same great effects. We had a few new items, completely new effects in that line as well. Peter, if you had to choose like a favorite new item in the Pro line or in the show series, what would you say is a favorite for this year?
I really we brought in a couple of like 81 shot type products that are like Z cakes and 100 shot X-shaped cakes in Pro line. Those are really cool. They're relatively quick. Durations are like 15 to 20 seconds, but you get some really nice action. One of them we have is, I think it's blue tails to silver flying fish with red strobes. Like totally quiet effect, but just really nice, like solid performer, So we're trying to bring in some more alternative products like that. And also, me being an old school fireworks show producer, we brought in a 49 shot 30 millimeter just multicolor peonies, like single color peonies going up, but it's multiples and all the colors in the same cake. And it's sweet, it's great. It's a really good way to put a bunch of color in the sky without complicating things, and it's nice and clean. So simple as that is, that's one of my favorites as well.
Oh, 100%. I think I just processed some of the videos for those, and I always get to relive the products, especially the new items whenever they come in after the fact when I'm editing the videos. And the X-shaped products all shot phenomenally. Those are so badass. When we were looking through annual contest submissions, we noticed some segments where customers were using those, and it just elevated the show so much in those moments. I love adding more color into any cake, really, especially a Pro cake where the colors are so vibrant. I think we had that one that was like Nishiki plus the color peony going off. It's TM491. It's a really good one. Gold tailed Nishiki with dahlia stars. Gorgeous.
Yeah, the big, nice, really bright, colorful star. Yeah, that was really unique. I like that one.
From the show series, not too many new ones. The one thing that I did notice that was new was the SFX rings.
They came in late in the season, but the special effects rings are really cool.
They shot really well.
It's every shell is ring shaped. Some of them have like strobes, some of them have crackle rings. Some of them even have like go-getter pistols, which is really cool. So they're just kind of a unique, effect we tried to bring in to spice up your shows, change them up a little bit. So that's the kind of stuff we're going to keep doing in show series, is like consumer fireworks that we kind of laid the foundation of solid performers of like, I need my primary colors and I need them to work really well. And then we're going to put in some creative twists like those SFX ring shells, and we've got some really exciting stuff lined up for 2025 as well.
Those were new items. We had a great demo season. We love seeing everyone out there. We love seeing people at cobra-con.
Cobra-con was good. It's always exciting. It's really good to get in front of people and just see like kind of the excitement of folks putting their shows together and the creativity and all that. It's really cool. I mean, it's incredible the lengths that people go to design their own shows. In most cases just for fun. It's a really neat event that way.
I think sometimes the biggest creativity comes out of that, of just like, hey, I just want to impress my friends. I just want to impress my family. See what you can do in an experiment. It's great. Yeah, the pyro boot camp that they do at cobra-con is really awesome. So
yes, we did sponsor the Pyro Boot Camp this year. I believe we were the sponsors the first year, and we were the sponsors this year as well for Pyro Boot Camp. So that was really cool. That's a great way to engage with our stuff. And we even put in some Italian products there. Where in the world can you go and shoot some Italian fireworks, for fun with your friends out in the field setting up a show? So that was really cool. It was really neat to see people like just really diving in and being creative with our stuff.
One of the best places to get that hands-on opportunity to just work with any product that they have there. All right, so our Memorial Day was especially eventful, right? Everyone was just, I got calls and texts, but it was more like, hey, is your warehouse on fire?
The news went viral pretty quick, and it made it to the national news scene pretty fast. And everybody's phone was lighting up with a lot of questions about what the heck happened, but also tons of support. I will say the fireworks industry was incredible. We had a lot of colleagues really step up and wish us the best and offer their support, which was really remarkable. It was, as I say, it was the best case of a worst case scenario. You never want to see something like that happen. But thankfully there were no injuries. First responders were incredible. They battled that fire for 14 hours straight or something like that to get it out.
Yeah,
so,
it was almost 12 hours, which is wild.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard not to go viral when you see headlines like, what exploded at the CAT building or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, it is housing fire. The building did not explode. Yeah, we definitely felt really good support from our communities. We had, it was like 9 different fire departments from local fire departments come out, in addition to just like a slew of first responders that all came out and worked together to help manage the fire. And we're so thankful that no one was harmed. Our entire community pretty much just came to our aid, and everyone in the fireworks industry was making sure that we were okay. We just wanted a happy Memorial Day, that's all.
Yeah, the funny thing was we were dismissing folks early that day to try to enjoy at least half their day, because that's peak shipping season, so folks are picking orders and all that. And we were like, you know what, guys, take the rest of the day off. And yeah, it's a very odd day. Very fortunate. No one was injured, like we said, and really grateful for all the support. It's been it's been quite a process. Post-fire, getting past that is a significant event. Like, you have contingencies in like a disaster emergency scenario, but like it's not in the standard operating procedures to figure out how to work around something like that. So it was a significant event, so I'm really happy that we were able to continue doing business. Usually that's something that tends to put you out of business or at least close you down for some time.
Yeah, we have a really great video out on our YouTube channel as well that recaps the events. So go ahead and check that out on the Spirit of 76 YouTube channel. Really good piece, just overall for the industry to see, and just like, hey, we had good security measures in place, but also just the quick response and how the building was designed, and that the fact that it was our expansion and not the main warehouse as well, that worked in our favor.
Just a testament to why the building is engineered the way that it's engineered. Everything is still under investigation and whatnot, but eventually we look forward to sharing as much as we can with the industry to get best practices out there and whatnot. So again, thanks to everybody in the industry for supporting us. It was really meant a lot.
On to lighter topics. The 4th of July.
It's a good 4th this year. It seemed like
What a way to kick
we
off
had a
our
really
season.
rainy beginning of that week, and then it just kind of cleared up and turned out really, really well. Yeah, reports seemed like people sold a lot of fireworks. Certainly people shot a lot of fireworks. A lot of pro-line stuff going up at shows, so it seemed pretty successful to me.
To me as well. I was just scared because, of course, inflation's up. People's spending money is not nearly what it was in 2020. Fire bans and heat warnings in effect, but all things considered, industry-wide, it was a really successful season, especially considering the 4th was on a Thursday, which I don't, like in my neighborhood, I've not heard nearly as many fireworks throughout the weekend in previous years. I don't even remember the last time the 4th landed on a Thursday, but it seemed to be best case scenario for the 4th of July.
And my experience up until Thursday was super quiet. Like, we didn't get much traffic, and then, like, everybody woke up Thursday morning, 4th of July, and we're like, oh crap, it's the 4th, I gotta get fireworks. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, nonstop.
Yeah, people were still celebrating in my neighborhood towards the outskirts, almost near the country. And so there was like Monday and Tuesday afterwards were like, yeah, that discount pyro.
One guy in the neighborhood that just shoots fireworks all year. It doesn't matter. Like any random weekend, he will go out and shoot stuff.
Awesome.
And then coming up to the 4th, it's like almost every night in June.
Yeah.
Crazy for the 4th.
Does he ever invite you over? Would you just got to show up?
I actually don't. It's a couple blocks over, and I always miss it. He always like shoots like a couple shells, and then I don't know exactly which yard it's coming from over there, but yeah, I'll have to check it out one day. I'll have to investigate.
Just go over there and be like, I have a plug. Yeah, here you go. We had a retailer survey. From what it sounded like, people had a pretty good year. Our tent, which is the largest tent in Missouri, just outside our facilities, we had a record 4th of July day, selling day. I think, that's a testament to how big the Thursday 4th of July is, at least here in mid-Missouri.
I had a baby in the beginning of June, so that could also be my lack of sleep lately.
Congratulations. Yeah. I was going to say, like, Peter didn't get to hang out with us too much because he was with his brand new baby.
No, yeah, I got a newborn keeping us up at night, but he's adorable. He's doing great. Everybody's happy and healthy, so really happy to bring a new pyro into the world.
I can't wait for him to come out here in 18 years for him to be hand lighting our demos.
We'll see.
He's got a bright future.
I got earmuffs for him for the 4th of July. He was only a month old, so you know what? Took him for a walk around the neighborhood with people shooting fireworks and stuff. Fell asleep within like 2 minutes. Didn't care at all. So far so good. So far, he's thoroughly unimpressed with Dad's career.
That was the 4th, and then our team went to visit Giuliani and Monetti in Italy.
We had some of our team go out to Cannes, France for the Cannes International Fireworks Festival. And Giuliani, our partners in Italy, shot a massive fireworks display out there. They said it was 500 meters wide. So you're talking, 1,600, 1,700 feet wide. Incredibly large, wide show. There is a video on YouTube if you Google that, Giuliani Cannes, France. It'll pop right up, and it's incredible events. Monetti was out there supporting them with their firing systems and their eye-shot system.
Our president, John Bechtel, was out there supporting, and he was taking some photos on the ground of the setup, and you could see eye shots and Giuliani's, signature items out there as well. And then I watched the show live, YouTube live.
Gorgeous products and really cool, unique setup and great show design. An amazing venue. I mean, it doesn't get any better than shooting in France on the waterfront.
Oh my gosh, it looked amazing. It was just so well done. Congrats to Giuliani. Big success on that shoot. That was beautiful. Do you know how the scoring goes or anything? As
of recording, I think they had 1 or 2 more nights, and then I think sometime in August here we'll know what the results are.
So huge competition, huge festival. It's got to be on my bucket list. Have you gone before?
No, I've never been there. No, that is one of the bigger ones. France has an incredible history of artistry and fireworks, incredible show design techniques that we kind of take for granted today, kind of came from there. So it's really cool to see them hosting that and really appreciating that art form and putting it out there. We have some stuff like that here. PGI is coming up next week. We've got things like Sky Wars, Pyro Jam. But I just wish there was more of that, Everything we do here is sort of kind of a private festival folks put on. Out there, it's like in conjunction with the Tourism Bureau, and it's really part of like the city's culture.
Eventually, Missouri will be on that level.
Yeah, hopefully. I think Sky Wars is gunning for it, so who knows? Maybe it'll be on the
Sky Wars
riverfront
definitely is gunning for it. Looking forward, 76 is going to be in some places this summer and fall, right? At the time of this recording, PGI starts in a couple days. We're going to be there shooting a big show on August 9th. Do you want to tease a little bit, just a little bit about it?
We can tell a little bit about it. Spirit of 76 is doing the Grand Public Display along with Vergero, the drone company. So we're doing a collaboration again. J&M Fireworks is helping us out on setting up some of the 1.3 products. Giuliani Fireworks is supplying the 1.3 shells and quite a bit of single shots, so that's going to be really exciting. And I actually just got off the line here with Ace Pyro. They're going to provide some Starfire equipment. We're going to have some Fire 1 equipment out there. We're going to have some Cobra equipment out there. We're going to have some Flames out there. It's going to be quite a multimedia display. It's quite an event, so super excited about it. I think we are close to doubling last year's drone count, so that should be really cool.
What was it last year?
And I want to say it was 800 drones last year. I think we're more than double
close
that,
to doubling that? 1,500, 1,600?
It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. One of the bigger shows versus flown. We're really excited about it. Putting together drones with Italian-made fireworks with our 76 Proline products. It's just a really cool, unique event. So definitely, I know it's kind of late in the game, but if you can make your way to Brainerd, Minnesota on Friday, August 9th, it's definitely going to be worth it.
The collaboration we did with Verge last year was one of the most badass things I've ever seen, and it was on a screen. For me. This year, it just sounds like we are putting a whole lot more into it. More moving pieces, more elements.
It should be really cool. Really excited about it. And it gives us an opportunity to really work together with the drone team on putting a storyline together and really driving a narrative using these effects. So we'll see how all that comes together. It's PGI, so of course there's always going to be experimental things going on. I can't say much more than that, but we should see some really unique things happen by the end of next week.
PGI is the ultimate place to try new things, to experiment, see what works, what doesn't, all, of course, within safety and legality. But the sky's the limit, and that is one of the best venues, best opportunities to try new things and to really push the bounds of what we can do with pyro, with drones, DMX, with whatever it is we're doing in a pyro musical. So I am so thrilled that we are collaborating with Verge again and doing the Grand Public at PGI, because no matter how it turns out, it's still going to be a new one for the books for us and for Verge, and a huge, huge undertaking.
Well, we got the best team in the business. Dan Haynes, Astro Magic FX, he's producing the pyro portion of everything for us. The Verge team is phenomenal. I mean, world class. They're flying drone shows literally around the world as we speak. Everybody that's coming together to collaborate on this is really doing a phenomenal job. So we're looking forward to it. This is like kind of our jam band opportunity. You get together at PGI and everybody just takes their art form and puts it together and tries to create something special. So we'll see how it looks, but I think it's going to be really cool.
It's almost like going to see a feature film for the first time, or like a premiere. Judging from what it was last year, it's going to be so cinematic and just an incredible experience that a lot of people, me included, will have never seen anything like before, and has potentially never even been done in the world like this before.
If you're within a few hours of Brainerd, it's going to be worth your time to come out and see that in person. It's going to be a world-class kind of once-in-a-lifetime event. And what's really cool is we'll put this out there, and it's going to be a blend of pyro and drones. And then I'm really looking forward to the community taking that, digesting it, and putting out the next version. Since we did that last year, we've seen a lot of pyro with drones the last year, and I'm looking forward to that relationship blooming even more and growing into a medium that we all get to see a little bit more often, because the two work together so well. It's really fun to be able to work on things like this.
So we're going to a few other places, and we'll be talking more about those as well in coming episodes.
We'll be at the NFA, we'll be at the APA, American Pyrotechnics Association event as well.
That's right.
We'll be at Sky Wars. We're a big sponsor of Sky Wars this year. Very excited to be doing some stuff at Sky Wars on Friday night at Sky Wars. We're slated to do a show in the Pyro area. It's actually going to be, just got word of this earlier this week, we're actually going to do a seminar with Finale during the day where they're going to teach, they're going to talk about their queuing systems for their racks. And we're actually going to use the iShot racks specifically. so that people can learn how to cue their racks, cue their systems to make it easier to set up in the field. And then that's the same folks from the seminar get to go into the field and actually plug in the show and use iShot to set it all up. So, and then you get to shoot Friday night after all the fireworks.
It's a hands-on show. It's a seminar workshop combined to a show.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Exactly. Seminar workshop along with finale fireworks. So we're really excited about that. That should be really cool. And for those that have been anxiously awaiting the iShot, that will actually be out there in the field ready to shoot.
Yeah, the iShot is a whole other topic which we absolutely need to dive into and do proper justice for, because what an amazing product and solution for setting up single shots.
The funny thing is that folks that do adopt it love it so much that we've actually sold out several times before we've been able to fully get it out onto the market. So, being a new product, it takes a little while to build up the kind of the ecosystem for it, but it's right around the corner here. We're really excited about it. So, and it's just such a time saver, especially folks that are shooting similar shows over and over again.
Before we started recording, we kind of talked a little bit about like where we've seen some really awesome shows featuring like 7.6 Proline and 7.6 fireworks.
Yeah.
Peter, where are some like notable places and venues, events that 76 has been shot?
So you're seeing a lot of 76 Proline product at both SeaWorlds, San Diego and down in Orlando. We've got University of Texas kicking off their football season here very soon. They'll have a lot of our stuff there. Houston Astros are shooting Friday night fireworks on a regular basis. They've got a bunch of our stuff in their shows. The Pennsylvania Renaissance Festival is kicking off here pretty soon. It's going to have some of our stuff in it. It's got a concert in Colorado this weekend that'll have some items. So we're really seeing it spread quite a bit.
Anyone who is listening or watching, if you have a really awesome video or something you'd like to share that features 7.6 fireworks, or really any fireworks, you should send it to us. 7.6 fireworks.
Please do. We're so busy just processing orders. Sometimes we don't even know where they end up being shot. So it's a pleasant surprise sometimes for us to see, like, oh my God, that was a really cool venue. So please share all that stuff with us. We're happy to see it.
Yeah, and we love feedback on it too, whether it worked or it didn't. If something doesn't work for you, please let us know as well. Feedback is the one most important thing for us to improve our product line, or ideas for new items that you want to see from us, anything like that. Shoot us an email. The 7.6 Proline team is proline@76fireworks.com. And then, of course, our socials are a good place to get a hold of us as well. I think I've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to cover in our brief catch-up.
Man, oh man, I have to get back to some logistics on making this PGI show happen. So that's pretty much all I can think of right now. Looking forward to that. I think it's going to be phenomenal. Friday, August 9th, Brainerd, Minnesota at the PGI. If you haven't seen it, if you can't make it, you will definitely hear about it.
Oh, 100%. And go see our collaboration last year, 2023 PGI drone pyro display. I am so looking forward to this giant collaboration and giant show that we are going to be putting on next week, August 9th. And then our show should hopefully be up on our YouTube channel in the days following. And then, of course, we'll be talking about it a little bit more in a recap. But until then, best of luck, Peter. Safe travels there. Thank you guys for listening. Till next time, this has been BoomCast.
Thanks so much. See you guys next time.